Okay, so now we're going to do an interior overview of the features of a Quail Safe. To start off with, we've got a 150-pound feed hopper on rails. It's easy to access the feed hopper, to refill it. The 150-pound capacity will allow you to leave the feeder in the field with no maintenance for many months. Depending on your quail numbers, you could definitely get through an entire quail season with just one fill up. Everything was designed to be maintenance free, so once you do set it up properly, you shouldn't have to worry about it besides keeping the feeder filled up. So in the event that you do need to clear out the feed plate, we've designed a removable feed plate that comes on a slide. So if you need to access the feed plate, you just slide this out with the handle and you can slide the feed plate right out, and that allows you to clean this out if you ever need to and remove it. It also makes it very easy if you want to empty this out for some reason or switch feeds. You can pull the hopper out and pull that slide right out and dump it into a bucket or a bag. Slide that back in there. The enclosure of the Quail Safe was designed to give the quail good visibility when they're inside. So we have expanded metal up the sides. It allows them to see and feel comfortable and observe any predation that might be around. But the walls here are low enough that any event of rain will not get the feed plate wet. We have proved this design in the rolling plains of Texas with many rainstorms with wind over 60 miles an hour. So any blowing wind's not going to hit your feed plate, and everything's designed to be maintenance free here. So the feed plate is elevated to the optimal height for a quail. It's designed to minimize feed loss to non-targets, and it's optimized just for quail. So the quail can stand here and feed. Quail's obviously messy. They'll knock some feed on the ground. They'll be able to bring their broods in, and the broods can scratch here and eat. And with this plate height and size, we don't have the birds hopping up and scratching a lot of the feed out. So we've minimized waste, and we don't have really any issues with non-targets. So we've eliminated mice, rats, anything of that nature, sparrows, dove. They really have a difficult time eating out of this plate. So we've continually tried to improve this design to cater just to quail, and we've done a really good job at doing that. So that's the whole interior of the safe. When we close the door here, you can see right up front, the whole Quail Safe here is all laser cut. So it's highly repeatable, and you know exactly what you're getting every time. Every feed plate's the same, and we've spent a lot of time optimizing that feed plate to work very well in feeding your quail. The access holes are on all four sides here, and they are laser cut as well. It's been many years optimizing that triangle design. The quail come and go very easily, and we're able to eliminate some other non-targets using those holes. With having an open and spacious interior, you can have a full covey inner. There's a lot of wind blowing through it, so you don't have any issues with rats nesting inside. And we also have almost none of rattlesnake issues or snakes inside the Quail Safe. So by utilizing an open space all the way around, we're able to keep out most of our non-targets. We don't have turkey, anything of that nature feeding. It's a 40-inch square footprint, and we use that size to give us enough perimeter and enough space from the feed plate that pigs aren't able to smell the feed, and they are less incentivized to start digging. So you will never see pigs digging around a Quail Safe. There will never be a moat dug around your feeder like many other quail feeders. This size has been optimized again over the years to eliminate issues with pigs. It's got a very low center of gravity, so you can see this shape. We designed it so even your cows or aoudad pigs, large boar rubbing up against this, they won't be able to push this over. They won't be able to move it. They'll just kind of slide up against it. So the whole design of this is catered to fit into the environment very well and make sure that there's no issues that you have to deal with.